What's up everybody? Justin at S&K Greenhouse, and today I'm giving you 12 designer-worthy shrub combinations to go around your home. And without further ado, we're just going to lock in this video. Let's get right to it. We got the Danica Arborvitae with the Barberry Admiration. Look at these two together. Now I love this combination, one, because it's low maintenance, but two, these plants are bulletproof. Danica Arborvitae is going to grow up about 2 to 3 foot tall and wide, never needs pruning. That beautiful fan-like emerald green foliage really pairs well with the Barberry Admiration. Now check this out. Zoom in on this Barberation. It's going to get 2 foot tall, 2 feet wide. This is a very deer-resistant combination. Great in part sun, full sun. Barberries are deciduous. I'm joking. Give me that camera. Al, when I was first training him, he used to say deciduous because he didn't know nothing about plants, and I'd have to correct him every day. And we finally got him to say deciduous. Now I'm just clowning now. I'm just clowning. Oh, something that would make this combination just outstanding is if you threw in the chameleon little blue stem grass. You're going to start hearing me talk a lot about blue stem. This is going to get a purple hue in the fall, but through the spring and summer, it's got this white foliage. So if I was planting this around my house, I would take this shrub, come about 3 feet off the house, then I would stagger it another 3 to 4 feet, put this chameleon blue stem, and then I would stagger again. If you've got the width, you'd probably need about 10 feet of room here. Put the Barberry up front, and this combination is a chef's kiss. Mwah. Up next, we got Purple Daydream Loropetalum with Kodiak Fresh Diarvilla. Now this is one I haven't talked about on the channel before. It's new to me, been out a few years though. It emerges orange in the early spring, and then the summer and fall, you get this wonderful variegation with the green and orange leaves. You also get blooms in the summer. They're yellow, they're pretty. This one gets about 2 to 3 foot tall and wide. And Purple Daydream Loropetalum. Now this is a new one too. It's very compact to be a Loropetalum, but I would still put this one in the back. Now Loropetalums, also known as Chinese fringe flower, they have beautiful fringe pink flowers in the spring, but evergreen purple foliage. This is a great combination for partial shade or full sun. Next combination is one we have near and dear to my heart. This is what I actually planted at my house, and I love it. We've got Cerise Charm Loropetalum, another Loropetalum that gets a little bit bigger, 3 to 4 foot tall and wide, with the Fire Chief Arborvitae. Now, if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you know I love Arborvitaes. They're bulletproof. They can take partial shade or sun. So can this. But I would keep the Loropetalum more towards the back and the Fire Chief in the front, because this will outgrow it. I'd space them at least 4 feet apart. I would do this stagger pattern down the length of the bed, and this is an eye-popping combination your neighbors are definitely going to be jealous of. I love this combination right here. We've got Mr. Bowling Ball Arborvitae, another Arborvitae, but guess what? They're low maintenance. This is the dwarf variety of Bowling Ball. It has a blue hue to it, mixed with this yellow gold of the King's Gold Cypress. Think of this one as like a dwarf gold mop. Both of these are going to get in that 3 foot tall in range. Now I would keep the Mr. Bowling Ball in the front. It's got a mounded habit. Probably will get about 2 feet tall, 3 feet wide. And then this, the texture of these two are just beautiful. But this one's going to keep a gold color year round, even in the dead of winter. Both are evergreen. Both have fairly good deer resistance, and both are great in part to full sun. This combination is Monet. No, seriously, this is Weigela by Monet, and it has a wonderful dwarf compact habit. Do you love hummingbirds and want to attract them to your garden? Well, this will do it, because in the springtime you have the most beautiful flush of pink tubular blooms I have ever seen. This one's going to get about 2 foot tall and wide, so it's very low maintenance. Put it in the front and let the backdrop be the Dragon Prince Cryptomeria. Now this, I think, is going to take the place of the typical Cryptomeria globosa nana that we've all seen. They look very similar, almost identical, but the difference is this one, more low maintenance, grows shorter. This is going to get 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. This one's gonna get about 3 foot tall and wide. I love the contrast of these two. This one's also evergreen, and these are great in part to full sun. The next combination we're jumping into is the vintage jade Distilleum with the radiance Abelia. Now, if you've got a brick home, I kind of like mixing shrubs that have kind of a whitish glow to them. I think that looks really nice. These two contrast each other very well. You've got a broader leaf on the Distilleum, a tinier broadleaf with little white edges on the Abelia. Come on in and look at that. Now this is an evergreen combination that's going to be pretty low maintenance for you. 2 to 3 foot tall and wide on this one, 3 to 4 feet wide on the vintage jade, but still maintains a relatively low appearance. This is a great replacement for like a boxwood or holly. You get maroon, reddish blooms on this one in the spring, white blooms on this one, and these two together look amazing. This next combination you're going to absolutely love. What is this mystery plant with the dark burgundy foliage? Well, it's none other than spilled wine Weigela, which is another dwarf Weigela, and guess what? This one also gets the tubular flowers that attract the hummingbirds. It's going to stay very compact, and it's going to look awesome with the dwarf Golden Globe Arborvitae, which is going to grow into a 3 to 4 foot ball shape, year-round gold color. Not much pruning you're going to have to do on either of these. I love the broad leaf of the Weigela with the fan-like foliage of the Golden Globe. Again, great in part to full sun. Space them out about 4 feet apart, and this is going to look spectacular. These two are beautiful together. Look at the gold foliage on the Abelia kaleidoscope with the dark green glossy foliage on the double mint gardenia. This is the one I'd put in the back. It's going to get a little bit taller, but it's still dwarf. Probably going to get about 3 to 4 foot tall and wide. Again, 3 by 3 on this one as well. Both are evergreen. This is one I haven't talked about on the channel. Double mint is a reblooming gardenia, so you don't get just the big flush in the springtime. You get scattered blooms. We're filming in August and we've got blooms on it now if you want to zoom in on that. That is a double bloom. I wish you could smell the fragrance coming off of this thing. These two are absolutely eye-catching, and space these about 4 feet apart. Do this little pattern through here, and that should make anyone happy. Up next, we have a little petite combination. Yes, I realize that not everybody has the luxury of having this huge landscape bed. Maybe you have a small walkway bed that's only a few feet wide. This combination is perfect. Anna's Magic Ball is going to be similar to the Golden Globe, but very compact, maybe 1.5 foot tall and wide. It's beautiful year-round gold foliage in a ball shape, never needs pruning, and this one don't either. This is Blue Star Juniper, going to get about 1 foot tall, a couple feet wide, and look at this contrast between the blue and the gold. That's going to look good about anywhere. Again, put this one part to full sun, space these a couple feet apart, and this is going to look great. Up next is my secret combination. We've got the Tater Tot Arborvitae with the Obsession Nandina. Look how these two pair together. You got the fan foliage on the Arborvitae with the feathery texture of the Obsession Nandina. Now this one's going to be red and green, and this one's going to be dark emerald green. Now Tater Tot is especially petite, probably about 2 feet tall and wide. This one's going to get about 3 feet tall, a couple feet wide. They look great together. Tater Tot is very similar to the Danica I mentioned earlier. If you've seen them up close, they look identical, but this one is far more petite. So if you don't have a lot of space, this is a great combination that you can put in part to full sun. Now, if you've been watching this video and you're like, I love all these combinations, but I have a lot of shade. What can I do for shade, Justin? I haven't forgot about you. Let's talk about a bunch of different combinations you could do for shade. Let's start with Banana Peel Elysium. If you've got deer problems, usually people do in a lot of shade, this one's great because it smells like licorice. It has a broad leaf, gets about 3 to 4 foot tall and wide, year-round gold color. And it looks good with about any dark green shrub. Like Duke Garden's Yew, which is another shade lover, gets about 2 to 3 foot tall and wide. Got this needle-like texture with the broad leaves. That's a great shade combination. I would space these about 4 feet apart. If you don't like Duke Garden's Yew, but you like the banana peel, you could go with the soft touch Japanese holly. One of the most low maintenance hollies on the market. Now generally, hollies are a lot of maintenance. This one is not. Going to grow about 2 foot tall and wide, year round dark green color, tiny little broad leaves. Look at that combo together. You don't like the soft touch? You don't like it? Okay, all right. How about Sprinter boxwood with the banana peel Elysium? You gotta love this one. This boxwood here can grow in shade or sun, grows about the same in either condition, also deer resistant. Even says deer proof, pretty bold on the pot here, but the tiny little glossy green leaves with this banana peel is another great comment. You don't like this either? Y'all are tripping today. Okay, I'm gonna get nice with it. How about Japanese Acuba marbarata? Zoom in on this. Look at that variegation. Have you seen a prettier variegation look at the speckles. It's just beautiful. Evergreen, can grow in deep shade. Now this will get some size to it if you don't prune it, probably 5 by 5. But you could pair this with something like the new Eclipse hydrangea, which features a beautiful vibrant pink flower all through the summer. This one's gonna get probably 4 feet tall and wide. This one's 5 feet tall and wide. Look at that combination together. In the shade, I mean, come on, that would be beautiful. But if you want something evergreen, you could go back to the soft touch holly with this combination. You could go back to the boxwood with this combination. Or if you didn't like that, what did I do with my boxwood? I mean, I'm missing one. The yew. That's pretty. Look at those together. Wonderful combination for your shade garden. Now this is a bonus combination. I've already given you more than 12 like I promised, but I like to over deliver. This is Golden Dragon Yew, and my heart is very passionate about this. I planted it in deep shade, and it did get more green. So if you want it to be gold, plant it out in more sun. This is a very deer resistant shrub. Again, shade or sun, about 3 foot tall, 4 feet wide. And you plant the Mr. Bowling Ball in front of it, blue and gold, evergreen combination, opposing textures. This one's wonderful. Well folks, that wraps up this video. Are you gonna try any of these combinations? Let me know down in the comment section. We're heading into fall and it is prime time to be planting shrubs. And if you're in driving distance of this nursery out here in Shelby, North Carolina, I welcome you to come visit. We'll help you out. Alex, will you help them out if they come? I need a firm commitment from you.
Absolutely. We'll be more than
Is this a firm commitment?
Firm commitment, son.
If you're coming out to the nursery, we will help you out. We'll show you what to plant. And until next time, become a plant person.